Before we read tonight's prayer, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's begin quietly. If you clicked on this, it's probably because you're tired. And not just tired in your body, but tired in your soul. I hear you. You're not alone tonight, and you don't have to pretend to be okay here. This is a safe space, a soft landing place for the exhausted, a quiet room for the worn out. Let's take a breath together, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let that be enough for now. You've carried a lot lately, things you didn't ask for, responsibilities that feel endless, emotions you've hidden from the world, questions that still don't have answers. And now, finally, you're letting yourself stop. That's a brave thing to do. Stopping takes courage when life keeps demanding more. Stopping takes trust. Stopping is holy. You don't need to be strong right now. You don't need to be cheerful. You don't need to be positive. You just need to be real. So if all you can say tonight is, "God, I'm tired," that's enough. That's honest. That's a prayer. Let the stillness answer you. Let silence be the voice of love tonight. You're not weak for being weary. You're not broken for needing rest. You're not behind just because you need to lie down. You're human, and you're hurting. And you're still here, and that matters. Let's start letting go. You've probably been holding your breath all day, without even realizing it, waiting for something to go right, waiting for permission to rest, waiting for peace to finally find you. Here it is. This is your permission. This is your place. This is your peace. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands release. You're not holding anything anymore. You're not fixing anything tonight. You're not solving. You're not striving. You're simply surrendering. And that surrender is not failure. It's freedom. Let's talk to God now. Not with fancy words. Not with perfect phrases. But with the honest voice of a tired heart. God, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so tired. Tired in ways I can't explain. Tired of pretending. Tired of pushing. Tired of trying to hold everything together. If that's your prayer tonight, you're not alone. God hears that. Not just hears, but understands. Not just understands, but leans in close. You are not praying into an empty room. You are not whispering into a void. You are speaking to the one who never left. And he's not asking you to be okay. He's just asking you to be honest. So say what you need to say, or say nothing at all. God can hear your silence too. You've been carrying pain, and tonight, we're going to begin setting it down. Not all at once, not forcefully, but piece by piece. Pain isn't always sharp. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's numbness. Sometimes it's the ache of not knowing why you feel the way you feel. Whatever form your pain takes, it's valid. It deserves kindness. It deserves rest. Let the silence say what words cannot. Let the night make room for every part of you, even the parts you're ashamed of. You are not too much. You are not a burden. You are not invisible. You are seen. You are loved. You are held. And yes, even now, even like this, you are worthy of rest. You don't need to do anything right now. You've done enough, even if you didn't finish your to-do list. Even if you didn't respond to every message. Even if you barely held it together. You still made it to this moment. And this moment says, you can stop now. Let that wash over you, like warm rain, like a soft blanket, like grace. Let's breathe again, gently, not to fix anything, but to remember you're still here. Inhale and exhale, that's all. Each breath is a small victory. Each breath is a reminder. You're alive. You're still trying, and that's beautiful. You don't have to have energy to be valuable. You don't have to be cheerful to be loved. You don't have to be productive to be worthy. You just have to be, and you are. Let's return to the tired parts now. The places in your body that ache. The tension you forgot you were holding. The pressure behind your eyes. The weight in your chest. It's okay. Let it all be here. You don't have to fight it tonight. You don't have to push past it. You can simply notice it and release it. Breathe into your shoulders. Let them fall. Breathe into your hands. Let them soften. Breathe into your chest. Let it open gently. If you need to cry, cry. If you don't, that's okay, too. There's no right way to rest. There's only being real. And tonight, real is enough. Maybe no one told you this today, but you've done a good job. A really good job. You made it through. You showed up, even if no one noticed. You kept going, even when no one clapped. You held it together, even when no one said thank you. So let me say it now. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trying again. Thank you for listening, even when you're tired of hoping. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are deeply, deeply seen. Let's whisper to the fear now. That quiet hum in the background. The voice that says, what if it never gets better? What if I'm stuck? What if this is just who I am now? You are not stuck. You are not your weariness. You are passing through something. And rest is part of the passage. So say it gently. I am not my exhaustion. I am not my sadness. I am not my circumstances. I am still becoming. Let those words be like a lullaby to your soul. Now imagine this. You're lying in a room filled with quiet light. It's warm, but not heavy. It wraps around you like kindness. It doesn't demand anything. It doesn't judge. It simply says, you are safe here. You are allowed to rest here. You don't need to be okay to be welcome here. Let that light sink into your skin. Let it rest on your forehead. Let it warm your chest. Let it surround your body like a soft cocoon. No more pushing. No more performing. No more pretending. Only peace. Only presence. Only love. Let's whisper one last time to the deepest part of you. The one that feels most tired. Not just of today, but of everything. Let it hear this. You don't have to carry the world tonight. You don't have to hold up everyone else. You don't have to understand everything. You are allowed to sleep. And not just sleep to escape, but sleep to be restored. Sleep to be rebuilt. Sleep to return to yourself again. So close your eyes now, or let them soften if they're not quite ready. You don't have to rush into rest, but rest is ready for you. Sometimes being tired isn't just about energy. It's about hope. And maybe tonight your hope feels thin, like a thread fraying at the edges. That's okay. Hope doesn't need to shout to be real. It just needs to breathe. Let's do that now. Not because it fixes anything, just because breathing means we're still here. And being here matters. You're not behind in your healing. You're not behind in your faith. You're not behind in your life. You're exactly where you need to be. Here, lying down, letting go, listening, not doing. That's sacred. You don't need to catch up to anyone. You don't need to explain where you are. This moment is not lost time. It's holy time. Maybe you don't have words tonight. Maybe all you feel is numb. Maybe you're not even sure what you feel. That's okay too. You don't need language to be heard. Your silence is still a prayer. Your presence is still enough. Let the quiet speak on your behalf. You don't need to pretend you're feeling more than you do. You don't need to chase emotion. You are loved, even in the numbness. Sometimes rest begins in the stillest places. Not dramatic, not loud, just still. Let's bless your body again. This beautiful, tired, faithful body. May your head be light. May your eyes release everything they've seen. May your jaw let go of every unsaid word. May your neck relax under the weight it carried. May your spine know it can soften now. May your legs rest from standing strong. May your feet forget the paths they had to walk. Let every cell know you're allowed to rest. Your body is not a machine. It's a miracle, a vessel, a temple. And tonight, it deserves restoration. Let's talk to God again, not with strength, but with honesty. God, I'm so tired. I've been holding things together for so long. I don't know what I need, but I know I can't keep carrying all of this alone. I don't even know how to rest sometimes. Please meet me here, just as I am. There's no shame in that kind of prayer. It's not too small. It's not too weak. It's real. And God meets us most tenderly in what's real. So let that be your prayer, even if it's messy, even if it's wordless, even if it's just a sigh. God understands sighs. Let's come back to the present moment, not the future. It can wait. Not the past. It can rest. Just this breath, this space, this silence. You are not required to fix anything tonight. Not your story, not your family, not your heart, not even yourself. There is grace for unfinished things. Let that sink in. You are allowed to rest in the middle of the process. You are allowed to pause without losing your purpose. You are allowed to sleep before the solution comes. If this prayer is helping you release the need to finish everything, please like the video and subscribe. The middle is holy too. Let yourself go heavy now. Let your body fully trust the surface beneath it. You are being held by the bed, held by silence, held by peace, healed by God. You are not falling apart. You are falling into rest. Let's stay in this gentle place a little longer. The outside world can wait. The noise, the expectations, the responsibilities, they're not invited in right now. This space is yours. This stillness is sacred. This quiet is a gift. Maybe you've been feeling guilty for being tired, like you don't have a good enough reason, like others have it worse, like your pain isn't valid. But tired is tired, and your soul knows when it's been stretched too thin. You don't need to justify your exhaustion. You just need to honor it. So say it softly. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to stop. It's okay to need help. There is no shame here, only rest. Let's remember something simple. You're not being weak by feeling weary. You're not being dramatic. You're being human. And God made you to rest, to pause, to come away, to breathe. You are not a machine. You were never meant to go non-stop. Even the sun goes down. Even the moon waxes and wanes. Even the ocean tides rest between waves. So you are allowed to stop. Right here, right now, for as long as you need. Now let's gently name what you're carrying. The stuff you pushed down to get through the day. The feelings that had no place to go. Maybe it's disappointment. Maybe it's grief. Maybe it's quiet heartbreak. Maybe it's just a dull ache you can't name. Whatever it is, it's okay to feel it. You're not weak for feeling. You're honest. You're brave. And here, in this quiet space, there's room for it all. Let the pain breathe. Let the sorrow stretch out. Let the unspoken things be spoken, even if only to your own heart. And then, let them rest. Not fixed, not erased, just gently held. Let's bless your sleep again. May your sleep be deep and undisturbed. May your breathing slow into peaceful rhythm. May your thoughts dissolve into soft dreams. May your spirit find stillness beneath the surface of it all. You don't need to work for this kind of sleep.
You just need to say yes to it. You don't need to deserve it. It's already yours. Let the weight of this day slide off you now. Let it drop to the floor, like a coat you no longer have to wear. You've done enough. You are enough. And this night is here to hold you. If this prayer is guiding you into real rest, please like the video and subscribe. This is your safe place to fall. And now, as your breath slows even more, as your body feels heavier and softer, as your thoughts begin to blur like mist, know this: you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not too tired to be loved. You are exactly where you need to be, in the arms of grace, in the presence of peace, in the center of rest.
If you're still here with me, still listening, that means something in you is still choosing peace, even in the weariness, even in the heaviness. And that is sacred. You haven't failed because you haven't fallen asleep yet. This is not a test. This is not a task. This is simply a blessing, a slow unfolding blessing. You may feel like you've been holding everything together with thread, like if one more thing goes wrong, it'll all come undone, like your strength is always being stretched just one more inch. That's no way to live forever, and you weren't meant to. You were meant to rest. You were meant to receive. You were meant to exhale fully. So let yourself unravel tonight, not in chaos, but in calm. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the panic. Let go of the pretending. You are safe now. Let's speak to the voice inside that says, "You should be stronger than this." That voice is wrong. Strength isn't never needing rest. Strength is knowing when to stop. Strength is knowing when to say, "I can't carry this alone." You are not failing because you're tired. You're not weak because you need to cry. You're not less because you've reached your limit. You are a human being, a soul in a body, a heart that still hopes. And hope gets tired too. Maybe today was especially hard. Maybe someone disappointed you. Maybe you disappointed yourself. Maybe you feel like nothing is changing. No matter how hard you try, that hurts. And it's okay to say it. You don't have to be strong for anyone right now, not even for yourself. You can be tired. You can be unsure. You can be right here, on the edge of sleep, on the edge of tears, on the edge of surrender, and still you are held. You are being carried, even if you don't feel it. Especially then, let's return to your breath, the quiet rhythm that hasn't stopped all day. Let it slow even more. Inhale deeply, exhale gently. Now again, let your chest rise like a wave. Let it fall like dusk. No force, no push, only flow. Let that breath say what you can't. Let that breath be your prayer. Let's not say too much more. Let silence speak now. Let stillness take over. You've earned this rest. You don't have to ask permission anymore. The night is open. The peace is real. The grace is wide. And you are home. Your body knows. It can feel the difference now. The way your breath moves like calm water. The way your chest no longer tightens with every thought. The way your spirit begins to rest. Not because everything is fixed, but because you're finally allowed to stop. Let's take one last look at the day. Not to judge it, not to overthink it, but just to bless it. Maybe today brought heaviness. Maybe you messed up. Maybe you didn't get through the list. Maybe you tried and still came up short. Still, you made it here. Still, you stayed kind. Still, you kept breathing. And that is more than enough. So we say thank you, day, for what you gave, for what you taught, and for what I can now leave behind. Let your mind stop counting, stop rehearsing, stop managing. Your thoughts have worked hard, but now they can rest, too. They're not responsible for holding the world together overnight. They're not responsible for solving anything in your dreams. They're allowed to stop spinning. Let stillness flood your mind now, like a soft fog that wraps gently around every thought and says, "You've done enough. Now sleep." Let's bless the night again, not just as time on the clock, but as sacred space. This night was made to carry your soul, to hush your fears, to hold what you no longer have the strength to carry. Let the dark be your friend now, not your fear, not your enemy. Let it cover you like warmth. Let it whisper what you need most. You're not alone. You're not too much. You're not forgotten. And now, say nothing. Ask for nothing. Expect nothing. Just be. Just lie there. Just breathe. Just let it all fall away. You are not falling apart. You are falling asleep. There's a difference. You are not breaking. You are being restored. The hardest part is over. You've already chosen to stop. You've already said yes to rest. Everything from here is grace. Even if sleep hasn't fully come yet, peace has. And peace always comes first. Let's stay in that. Let it settle even deeper, into your spine, into your jaw, into the back of your mind. You don't have to reach for it anymore. It's already here. Let's say something you may not have heard in a while. You are doing better than you think. You're braver than you feel. You're stronger than your worst moments. And you are far more loved than your fear can imagine. Let that truth sit with you. No need to analyze it. No need to resist it. Just let it stay. You don't have to earn rest with performance. You don't have to buy peace with perfection. You don't have to be fixed to be worthy of comfort. You just have to be tired and honest about it. Let's return to silence. Not the lonely kind, the full kind. The kind that speaks without sound. Let it fill your chest. Let it wrap around your heartbeat. Let it replace the noise of worry with the hush of grace. This is where sleep lives. Not in noise, not in pressure, in the hush. So hush with it. Close your eyes if they're still open. Loosen your hands if they're still tight. Let the gravity do its sacred work. Now, imagine something with me. You're not lying in a room. You're lying in a wide open sky. The stars are above and around you. The earth is beneath you. Warm, quiet, alive. Nothing is heavy anymore. Nothing is pressing against you. You are weightless, because you're being held by the ground, by the air, by God. You don't have to know how to stay afloat. You just have to stop struggling. Let peace hold your weight now. Let the universe tell your body. You don't have to brace for impact anymore. The impact has passed. Now it's only peace. And if you're almost gone now, good. This voice will grow even softer. These words will become more like water than language. This space will stay here, even when your thoughts drift away. Because you are not alone in the sleep. You are not alone in the surrender. You are not alone in the dark. You are always held, even here, especially here. You're not doing anything wrong. If sleep hasn't arrived yet, it will. But in the meantime, peace is doing its quiet work, right here, right now, without effort. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to think any harder. You don't need to be anyone else. You are already enough for this moment. Let's talk about what didn't get done today. You're not dreaming yet, maybe, but your body has started to believe it's allowed. Your mind has started to loosen its grip. Your spirit has begun to stretch out its limbs. This is sacred ground, not because it's loud or miraculous, but because it's still and stillness is where peace lives. Let's whisper to the tired part of your faith, the part that's unsure, the part that asks, God, are you still here? God, do you see me? God, is there a plan? You don't have to pretend to be confident. God isn't afraid of your questions, and faith doesn't disappear just because it whispers instead of shouts. Faith is showing up even when it's tired. Faith is lying down even when you feel uncertain. Faith is allowing rest even when the path forward isn't clear. So tonight, let that tired faith be enough. No pressure, no performance, no fear, just trust. Thin, worn out, beautiful trust. Let's speak gently to the things that hurt, not to fix them, not to push them away, just to acknowledge them. Yes, it was too much. Yes, you've been carrying more than people know. Yes, it's been lonely. Yes, it's been hard. You're allowed to name it. You're allowed to feel it. You're allowed to rest from it. You don't have to fight pain tonight. You can just let it be and let it go. Let the ache dissolve into softness. Let the sting slip into slumber. You are not your pain. You are not your story. You are not your past. You are a soul, wrapped in light, resting in the arms of peace. Now let's not think anymore. Not because thinking is bad, but because it's tired too. Let your thoughts stop trying. Let your spirit stop leaning forward. Let every part of you fall gently into now. You are safe. You are supported. You are free. Let sleep be your sanctuary. Let the night be your caretaker. Let the hush be your companion. No more striving. No more solving. No more pressure. Only peace. Only presence. Only love. Maybe the edges of this voice are blurring now. Maybe the words aren't landing the same way. Maybe you're slipping gently further down. That's okay. That's what we've been walking toward. This is where sleep meets spirit, where grace becomes breath, where presence becomes peace. Let your memories soften now. Not everything needs to be replayed. Not everything needs to be relived. The past has already happened, and it doesn't need to be rewritten tonight. Let it rest too. Let the things that hurt find silence. Let the things you regret drift into kindness. Let the things that confused you be left unanswered. For now, you are not your memories. You are not your past performances. You are not the worst version of yourself. You are a soul in progress, and sleep is part of that progress. Let's speak one last word to your body. You made it. You carried yourself through another day. You walked. You sat. You stood. You felt. You endured. You continued. You did what you could. And now, you are done. There is no more to carry. No more to prove. No more to fix. Just warmth. Just softness. Just sleep. Let your limbs go heavy. Let your breath go deep. Let every part of you receive rest like a gentle rainfall. Now listen, there's nothing left to do. You've already prayed. You've already opened up. You've already said yes to rest. Now let silence finish what prayer began. Let your thoughts evaporate like mist. Let your spirit settle like snow. Let your breath be the only sound that matters now. You don't need more comfort. You have it. You don't need more strength. You're resting. You don't need more answers. You're safe. So be still. Let sleep arrive like the final page of a long, soft chapter. No ending, no explanation, just peace. There's nothing more to figure out. No more reflection, no more effort, no more reaching. Only release. You've already said, God, I'm tired. And heaven didn't respond with shame. It responded with rest. You are not being measured tonight. You are being held. The world can keep spinning, but you don't have to. Let it go. Let the pace of the day drift far, far away. Let the pressure of productivity vanish. Let the noise of comparison be silenced. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where peace meets you. Here. Now let peace have you fully. There's no shame in needing this. This quiet. This stillness. This surrender. There is no weakness in saying, I need rest. There is no failure in sleeping before everything is solved. Even Jesus slept in the storm. So can you. Let the storm wait for the morning. Let your soul find the hush between the waves. You're not drowning. You're floating. Now let the breath come all by itself. No effort. No thinking. Just trust. The breath will keep going. The night will keep watching. And God will stay near. Even now. Especially now. Let the last of your thoughts dim like light at the end of the day. Let your heart slow to a gentle rhythm. Let your body disappear into peace. This is not the end of you. This is the rest of you. The restoration of you. The rebuilding of you. And it begins in sleep. And if you are still awake, that's okay. You're not doing it wrong. You haven't missed anything. You're exactly where you should be. Close to peace. Wrapped in quiet. Resting without fear. There's no more need for this voice to lead you. It's done what it came to do. The rest belongs to the silence now. There's no story left to tell tonight. No message to deliver. No task to complete. Only the quiet. And the quiet is more than enough. It holds you. It covers you. It breathes beside you. Let's bless what's already happening. Your mind slowing. Your breath deepening. Your muscles releasing. Your heart softening. You didn't need to force this. You didn't need to fight for this. You just needed to say, I'm tired. And that was your doorway to rest. You are already inside the blessing now. Let it surround you. No more asking for strength. No more waiting for clarity. No more bargaining for peace. This moment is peace. This breath is strength. This rest is holy. There is nothing left to prove. There's only love now. Pure, steady, unfailing love. And it's not going anywhere. You don't need to deserve it. You just need to receive it. Now close the last open window in your mind. Let the light dim. Let the thoughts lie down. Let even prayer become breath. You are not being watched for performance. You are being covered in peace. The night isn't empty. It's full of comfort, of kindness, of grace. Let it have you. You are safe. You are finished. Not in defeat, but in fullness. You are allowed to go now. Not away, but deeper. Not into nothing, but into rest. This voice will soon fade. The breath will stay. The presence will remain. You are safe now. Fully. Finally. Deeply. We've come all the way together. From the first breath to this moment where nothing else is needed. You don't need more guidance. You don't need more comfort. You don't need more prayer. You are already inside it. Now there is only one thing left. Be still. Let grace do what it came to do. Let rest take its full shape around you. Let silence do the holding now. No more doing. No more thinking. No more even listening. Only being. You are not falling apart. You are falling asleep. Let go of the need to rise right now. Let go of the urge to understand. Let go of the tiny tug that says you should be doing something. Even awareness is fading. Even thought is quiet. Even time is slowing. Close the last part of yourself that's still open. The part that's watching. the part that's waiting, the part that's clinging. Let it rest too. Imagine peace wrapping around you like water. It doesn't push, it doesn't ask, it just surrounds. You don't need to breathe deeply anymore. Your body knows what to do. Let it float. You don't need to hold anything anymore. Not even this moment. You are safe. You are covered. You are home. If this prayer has become your home for the night, please like the video and subscribe. Love stays here, always. Now there is no more voice, no more direction, no more message, just the pulse of grace, just the rhythm of mercy, just the weight of being loved. Sleep, not to escape, but to return, not to forget, but to be remembered, not to vanish, but to become whole again. Even now, after the words have faded, you are still being held, because real peace doesn't end with a prayer. It stays. Peace doesn't clock out. Love doesn't leave when the prayer is done. Grace doesn't close the door behind you. They remain. So even in the silence, you're not alone. Let's bless your night again, not out of fear, but because it is holy. Bless the hours ahead. May they be long and unbroken. Bless your dreams. May they be kind and full of light. Bless your breath. May it steady your soul. This night is not a void. It's not a space between things. It is sacred in itself. Let the night do its work now. Let healing move where words have stopped. Let peace reach the corners silence alone can touch. Let's bless the version of you that will wake up tomorrow. May they rise gently. May they feel lighter. May they remember the softness of this night. And if the heaviness tries to return, may they find their way back to stillness, because this moment lives inside you now. You don't have to chase it again. You've already welcomed it in. You are a resting place for grace. So close everything now. Your thoughts, your worries, your effort. Let the night be the closing note. Let your breath be the aum. You're still loved. You're still seen. You're still held. Maybe sleep has come and gone. Maybe your eyes opened again. Maybe your thoughts stirred just a little. And still, you are in the presence of rest. Because rest is not only sleep. Rest is the absence of pressure. Rest is the presence of peace. Rest is the choice to stay soft, even when you stir. So even if you're between moments, you're still safe. If this prayer is reminding you that peace isn't fragile, please like the video and subscribe. Even wakefulness can be wrapped in stillness. Let's bless the breath again. This ordinary miracle that has never stopped showing up for you. Even when your mind was racing, even when your heart was hurting, even when you didn't notice it, it stayed, and it stays still. Let your breath be your anchor now. Let it keep you in this softness. Let it remind you, you don't have to do anything to be alive. You just are, and that is enough. Let's whisper one more time to your spirit, not because it's lost, but because it loves to be noticed. Say this inwardly, if you can. I am still here. I am still loved. I am still being restored. There is no rush, no pressure to fall back into sleep, no need to get it right. You are already inside the miracle. Let yourself linger. Let your body float. Let your soul rest inside your skin. Maybe tomorrow still feels heavy. Maybe there are things waiting that make your chest ache. That's okay. You don't have to rise with answers. You don't have to meet the day with strength. You just have to remember this. You're not going into it alone. The same peace that found you tonight will walk with you in the morning. Peace doesn't live in prayer. It lives in you. And now, just lie still. Not for sleep, not for performance, just for presence. You are allowed to just be, to just breathe.
to just receive. Now, rest, beloved. Let this night hold you. Grace is near, peace is here, and you are safe to sleep. You've come so far, not just through this prayer, but through life, through pain, through seasons that almost broke you, through nights darker than this one, and yet here you are, breathing, softening, letting go. You didn't give up. You leaned in, and now you are being rewarded with rest. Let's go deeper, not into sleep, but into surrender, the kind that says, I'm tired, God, and I trust you to hold the rest. You're not giving up, you're giving over. You're not quitting, you're laying down what was never yours to carry forever. Let every burden you didn't know how to name fall off now. Let every what if and what now leave the room. Let every unfinished thought find stillness. There is no audience, no score, no expectation, only you and the quiet and God. Let's bless the space around you one last time tonight. May your bed be a sanctuary. May your pillow be a peace offering. May your blankets feel like arms that won't let go. This room is not empty. It is filled with softness. It is surrounded by grace. It is covered in calm. No shadows can reach your spirit here. No fear can speak louder than this quiet. No lies can echo in this silence. Only safety, only love, only rest. Now, let everything fade. Let the prayers fade. Let the thoughts fade. Let even this voice fade. You are allowed to vanish into stillness. You are allowed to dissolve into light. You are allowed to be healed in ways that don't require words. This isn't an ending. It's a returning to yourself, to peace, to God. There's nothing more to hold, nothing more to say, nothing more to prove. You are here, and that's enough. No performance, no pretense, no pressure, only presence, only peace, only the kind of love that stays even when the words are gone. Let's speak one final blessing, not loud, not long, just deep enough to reach the parts of you still listening. May you sleep without fear. May your rest be deeper than sorrow. May your dreams be gentle and free. May your waking tomorrow feel like resurrection. You have made it through the day, and this night is not asking for anything more. So let everything within you rest. Your thoughts, your breath, your soul. Let it all fall safely into peace. Let the weight of everything leave now. No more shoulds, no more lists, no more what ifs. You are no longer holding anything, and nothing is holding you back. Sleep is not absence. It is presence without effort. It is grace without work. It is the softness of being carried, not climbing. So let it carry you now. Float, breathe, disappear. Let the hush become holy. Let the silence become sacred. Let the night become a sanctuary. You are not alone in this room. You never were. God is here. Peace is here. And love has not left. Now, let every part of you lie down. Your memories, your plans, your fears, your longings. They are all safe to sleep too. This moment holds nothing but rest. This night was made for you. So now, no more words, no more effort, no more anything. Just this now. Rest, beloved. Let this night hold you. Grace is near, peace is here, and you are safe to sleep.
If you're still here, it means something inside you is still unfolding, still opening, still softening. Even when the prayer felt finished, your soul whispered, just a little longer, and that's okay. This is your space. This is your time. And this night still has more to give. Let's stay in the quiet together. Not to chase anything, not to ask for anything. Just to be here, still. Sometimes the deepest healing happens after the words are done. Sometimes the peace doesn't land until everything else has been said. So if your heart is only now softening, you're right on time. If this prayer is helping you bloom slowly, please like the video and subscribe. Slow is sacred too. Let's revisit your body again. Yes, again. Because your body may still be releasing things you didn't realize it carried. Let your fingers loosen. Let your spine rest deeper into the bed. Let your lips unclench. Let your jaw release the day. No alarms, no startles, no shoulds. Just surrender, just softness, just breath. You've done nothing wrong by staying awake. You're not broken because your soul takes its time. You don't need to force your way into peace. Peace doesn't need force. It needs permission, and you're giving it now. Even by just lying here, even by just breathing gently, even by just being willing to rest. That's enough. Let's prepare again for the gentlest kind of silence, the one that doesn't require sleep, only presence, the one that doesn't need dreams, only surrender, the one that doesn't ask questions, only stays. May this silence cover you. May it fill every forgotten place. May it whisper to the parts of you that no one else sees. You are safe. You are good. You are deeply, deeply loved. There's something sacred about staying in the quiet, staying in the peace, staying even after the prayer should have ended. Because healing doesn't always follow a schedule, and sometimes the soul just needs more time. So take it. You're not overstaying. You're not asking too much. You're simply choosing rest again. And that's beautiful. Let's return to the breath once more. You've done this before tonight, but each time it means something new. Inhale, exhale. This time not to calm, not to center, just to exist. To remember that even now, in the stillness, your breath is worship. No striving, no words, just life. Let each breath remind your soul, I'm here, and that's enough. Let's speak gently to your inner child, the one who still worries about being too much, the one who's afraid of being forgotten, the one who tries hard, even in rest. To that child, we say, you are enough. Just as you are. You don't need to impress anyone here. You don't need to be brave right now. You can rest. You are safe. Let that part of you curl up now. Let them rest. Let them feel warmth again. Let them feel wanted. Even this part of you deserves peace. Now let's bless tomorrow. Just for a moment. Not with control, not with fear, but with trust. May tomorrow be gentler. May you wake up without hurry. May your feet touch the ground with gratitude. And may the quiet of this night follow you like a shadow. A good one, a soft one, a healing one. You are not leaving rest behind. You are taking it with you. And now, we return to quiet, to stillness, to the last layer of letting go. No more phrases. No more instruction, just this truth. You are safe, you are seen, you are still being held. If you're still awake, don't worry. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not failing at rest. You're simply still arriving, and sometimes the soul arrives slowly. That's okay. You have time, you have space. You are allowed to take the long way to peace. Let's bless your silence again. The silence that holds no answers. The silence that carries no expectations. The silence that welcomes you without needing anything from you. That silence is sacred. It sees your tiredness and doesn't try to fix it. It sees your confusion and doesn't demand clarity. It sees your heart and says, even now, you're enough. So lean into it. Fall backward into it. Let it catch you. Let's whisper to your future, not with fear, but with blessing. You don't need to figure it all out tonight. You don't need to map the road ahead. You don't need to hold what hasn't come. Your future is being prepared. Peace is already ahead of you. Love is waiting around every corner. So release your grip. Let the next day find you while you're rested, not restless. Let's check in with your body one last time tonight. Are your hands still clenched? Let them open. Is your jaw still tight? Let it loosen. Is your back still holding weight? Let it fall into the mattress. You've been carrying yourself well. Now let the night carry you. There is no need to stand, no need to sit up, no need to hold form. Melt. Let every part of you become soft. Let every muscle know that it's safe now. You don't have to hold anything. Now say this silently in your heart. I am no longer responsible for anything tonight. I am free to rest. I am allowed to sleep. I am already held. Let those words echo. Even after this voice fades, there's nothing left to release, because everything that needed to be let go has been. There's nothing left to hold, because peace has taken every weight. There's nothing left to say, because love has already spoken. You've arrived fully. Let your final thoughts float away. You don't need to grab onto anything. You don't need to finish a sentence. You don't need to plan a single thing. You are not in charge right now, and that is freedom. Freedom to be weightless. Freedom to be quiet. Freedom to be loved. This is what holy rest feels like. Let's say goodbye, not with sadness, but with peace. Goodbye to fear. Goodbye to striving. Goodbye to tension. Goodbye to needing to know everything. And hello to rest. Hello to softness. Hello to sleep. Hello to healing. Your spirit will keep receiving. Even while your body dreams, your soul will keep unfolding. Even when you're unaware, because God doesn't stop when you do. Love keeps holding when you sleep. Grace continues, even in dreams. Let the silence stretch wider than ever now. Let the hush be full. Let your heart beat slow until you barely feel it. Let your breath carry you without effort. You are safe. You are finished. You are found. You've prayed without words. You've surrendered without force. You've healed without having to explain how. Now all that's left is rest. Now rest, beloved. Let this night hold you. Grace is near. Peace is here. And you are safe to sleep. You've already made it so far. Through hours of stillness. Through layer after layer of letting go. Through thoughts that tried to stay loud, but didn't win. And now, here you are, still breathing, still softening, still trusting that even in the quiet, something good is happening. Even when nothing big seems to be unfolding. Healing is not loud. Restoration is not dramatic. Grace moves like vapor, not thunder. So don't be fooled by how uneventful this moment feels. This stillness is doing holy work, and you are allowing it. That matters more than you know. If this prayer has walked with you through these moments, please take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. You're not walking this road alone. Let's revisit something gentle now, your sense of safety. Because tiredness often leaves behind a shadow, a subtle fear that something might still be waiting to fall apart. Even after the body rests, the heart may still flinch. Even after the mind slows down, the nervous system may still hum. So tonight, we let peace go deeper. We don't just want still muscles, we want calm cells. We don't just want soft thoughts, we want a soothed soul. Let your nervous system know it's okay now. You're not under attack. You don't have to be ready for something to go wrong. This isn't the middle of the storm. This is the quiet after. The sacred hush that follows release. The moment when nothing presses against you. Place your hands gently over your heart, if you can. Feel that quiet rhythm, that slow, steady beat that has been with you through everything. It doesn't ask questions, it just stays. And in that same way, so does God. Not rushing you, not fixing you, just being near. Tonight you don't need answers. You don't need inspiration. You don't need a perfect ending to this day. You just need presence. And you have that now. Soften again, and again, and again. Like petals in the dark, trusting the morning will come, but not needing to chase it. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not failing to sleep. You're arriving in stillness, which is exactly where you're meant to be. Let's bless your senses now. Your eyes, may they find rest behind their lids. Your ears, may they release the day's noise. Your lips, may they unshape the words never spoken. Your skin, may it feel warm and held. Your body, may it forget how to brace and remember how to float. You are not being asked to do anything, only to allow comfort to hold you, to allow peace to deepen, to allow your soul to be seen and loved as is. Yes, even in the moments where you feel like you're not praying right, or you're too restless, or your mind wanders. Even there, love holds firm. This isn't about perfection. This isn't about reaching a spiritual high. This is about presence, and presence is already here. There is nothing unholy about your tiredness. There is nothing shameful about your stillness. There is nothing broken about your longing to rest longer than usual tonight. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are simply human. And that's enough. Let your humanness be your worship tonight. Let your letting go be your hallelujah. Let your stillness be your amen. Because sometimes the most sacred act is simply to say, I can't carry it anymore, but I trust that I'm still held. That trust, however small, is a miracle. And tonight, that miracle is yours. Stay here as long as you need. Don't rush towards silence. Let it come, like dusk, like fog, like mercy. Let it fold you into peace, until you forget the shape of stress, until you remember the shape of grace, until there is no more pressure to be anyone but who you are in this exact breath. And maybe, just maybe, as you let the next breath arrive all on its own, as you allow the weight of sleep to begin its slow descent, you'll notice something unexpected. You feel lighter, not because the problems are solved, but because your heart finally knows you don't have to solve them tonight. You're allowed to be unfinished. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to stop here, in the arms of something greater. And from this place, maybe sleep will come, or maybe not yet. But no matter what happens next, you've already stepped into peace, and peace will hold the rest. Maybe tonight, your tiredness feels different. Not loud, not heavy, just old, like something that's been sitting with you for too long, gathering dust in the corners of your soul. It's not just from today. It's from years of holding on, years of showing up, smiling, pushing through. You're not weak. You're simply full of effort, full of showing strength, full of quietly bearing what felt unshareable. And tonight, your soul is saying, I don't want to be strong. I just want to be. Let that be enough now. If this prayer brings softness to places you've ignored for too long, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because no one should have to carry it all alone. Let's return to the sacred practice of doing nothing at all, not even waiting for sleep, not even trying to slow your breath, not even mentally repeating anything, just lying here, with breath, with stillness, with presence. That in itself is holy. You've earned the right to be this still, to be this unproductive, to be this deeply at ease. And you don't need to justify it to anyone. Even the voices in your head that whisper guilt when you slow down, even they can rest tonight. Let them fall silent too. Let them watch what peace looks like when you stop proving you deserve it. Because peace doesn't need proof. Peace just needs space. So give it space now. You've been in doing mode for so long. You've forgotten what being feels like. But here it is. You. Still. Accepted. Held. No more chasing. No more managing. No more holding everyone together. Right now, you only need to hold yourself gently, kindly, like someone who matters. And you do. You matter. Even when you're lying here. Even when you're quiet. Even when you don't know what comes next. Let that truth settle into your bones. You are not valuable because of what you produce. You are valuable because of who you are. And who you are is enough. Let that be your lullaby. Let it sing to the child inside you who still tries too hard, who still seeks gold stars, who still thinks rest must be earned. Tell that child, you can sleep now. You did your best. You're safe, and I'm not leaving you alone. Feel what that does to your nervous system, how the tension begins to melt, not because you forced it, but because it was waiting for your kindness all along. There's a difference between collapse and surrender. Collapse is what happens when no one's there to help. Surrender is what happens when someone finally says, you can stop now. I've got you. Tonight, this prayer is whispering that to your soul. I've got you. So let yourself surrender, not collapse. Let yourself fall into comfort, not fatigue. Let yourself rest as a gift, not a last resort. Maybe this is the first time in a long time you've let the quiet stay this long. Maybe it's unfamiliar. That's okay. You don't have to understand how it works. You just have to say yes to it. Yes to the stillness. Yes to the support. Yes to the mystery of a love that doesn't expect anything from you. Yes to being healed. Even now, maybe you still feel awake. Maybe sleep hasn't come yet. But look how far you've come. You're not scrolling. You're not spiraling. You're not trying to fix anything. You're just here. And that is enough. Even if nothing more happens. This moment of presence is already more than many ever find in a whole lifetime. So tonight, instead of chasing sleep, invite it. And if it doesn't arrive right away, just keep lying in this grace. Keep letting your breath do the work. Keep trusting that every beat of your heart is another reminder. You're still here. You're still loved. You're still being carried. Not because you're trying hard, but because you finally stopped. This night belongs to you, not to your responsibilities, not to your fears, not to your past, only to you.
just as you are now. And even if tomorrow brings challenges, this moment doesn't belong to them. This moment is yours, fully, quietly, tenderly. So stay here a little longer. No goal, no pressure, no need to drift off quickly. Just let this be what it is. A sacred pause in the rhythm of a heavy life. A soft chapter where nothing must be earned. A long exhale of the soul, where everything can wait, except peace. You've stayed with this prayer longer than most people stay with anything. That's not small, that's sacred. Because something in you believes or hopes that peace is not just possible but present, even now, even here. And you're right, it is. You've already said yes to stillness, yes to quiet, yes to the gentle unraveling of everything you carried into this night. Now you're just letting that yes sink deeper. Let it spread like warmth into your chest. Let it settle into your shoulders. Let it slow your spine. You're not waiting for anything anymore. You're receiving what's already arrived. If this prayer has walked with you into that stillness, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You're not the only one who needs this kind of space. Let's speak to the places in you that rarely get attention. The subtle ache behind your eyes. The low hum of tension in your stomach. The little knots in your soul that formed from tiny repeated disappointments. Let's name them, not to fix them, but to finally give them space. Because even pain that seems small deserves compassion. You don't need a diagnosis to deserve comfort. You don't need a breakdown to ask for rest. Tiny griefs build up like dust, and you've been sweeping them aside, waiting for the right moment to tend to them. This is the moment. Tonight we bless even the unnoticed pain. We say, I see you. You were real. You mattered. And now you can soften. Let each unnoticed ache become less sharp, less urgent, less alone. You've been kind to others. Now it's your turn. Let your body know, I'm listening now. Let your spirit hear. You are allowed to breathe without defending yourself. Let your whole self rest in the truth that nothing more is needed. You've given, you've carried, you've stretched yourself far beyond what most can see. But you don't need to explain your tiredness to anyone. It is valid, it is real, it is worthy of rest. You are worthy of rest. So let's bless this weariness, not push it away. May your fatigue become sacred. May it point you toward tenderness. May it slow you, not shame you. May it lead you to presence, not panic. You are not falling apart. You are coming back together, gently. Tonight, nothing is chasing you. No one is measuring your worth. No task remains more important than this one. Be here, be soft, be held. You are not here to earn healing. You are here to receive it. And receiving takes trust. Not loud trust, not confident trust, but quiet trust. The kind that simply whispers, maybe I'm not alone. And you're not. God doesn't require noise, or eloquence, or perfection, just presence. And you've brought that, even in your silence, even in your fatigue, even in your most unspoken places. So now, nothing else must happen. No perfect end, no spiritual clarity, no emotional breakthrough, only this. You still breathing, still wrapped in a presence, deeper than words. Still unfolding into a peace that asks nothing from you but honesty. Let the rest come like waves, not crashing, but lapping, not flooding, but soothing, not demanding, but offering. You don't have to grip anything tonight. Let go, and you won't fall. You'll float, because what holds you now was never your effort. It's always been grace. So as your eyes begin to blur, and your thoughts stretch like shadows in the dark, remember this. You're not finishing a prayer. You're entering a rhythm. A slower rhythm. A kinder one. A sacred one. And from here, nothing else matters. Because your heart has already said the most powerful prayer of all. Yes, let's begin this part with a truth you might not feel yet, but need to hear again. You're doing better than you think. Not because everything is going well, not because you've figured it all out, but because you're still here, still breathing, still opening the door to peace. Even when it feels far away, there is courage in continuing, and there is beauty in slowing down without quitting. This night holds space for both, for effort and exhale, for quiet hope and honest exhaustion. And you, with all that you are welcome here. If this prayer is meeting you right where you are, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps more hearts find rest just like this. Let's soften again. Let's return to the idea that there is no right way to rest. No perfect posture, no correct emotion, only presence. If you're still wide awake, that's okay. If you're halfway asleep, beautiful. If you're somewhere in between, welcome. This isn't a test, this is a homecoming. There's nothing to earn, only something to receive. Let your body receive stillness, let your mind receive gentleness. Let your soul receive silence, not the lonely kind, but the sacred kind. Let's speak gently to your inner rhythm, the part of you that always feels just a little behind. You've probably been comparing yourself lately, wondering why you're not as far along as others, why your healing feels slow, why your rest isn't instant. But hear this, you are not behind. You are on time for your own life. There is no late arrival in grace, no expiration on healing, no shame in needing more time. Tonight is your permission to take all the time you need. The world may move fast, but peace never rushes. And tonight you're allowed to move like peace does, unhurried, unguarded, unapologetic. Let your body know you can slow down. You are not being left behind. Let your breath know you don't need to catch up. Just be. Let your soul know there is no standard but love, and love is already here. Now place a gentle blessing on your day, not because it was perfect, but because you made it through. Today may have been ordinary, or frustrating, or completely exhausting, but it's over now. And you're still standing, still present, still open to grace. That counts, that's holy. So thank this day, whatever it held, and release it. Not because it was easy, but because you deserve the space to begin again. Now let your body feel the difference between holding and resting. You don't need to be on guard. You don't need to anticipate. You don't need to clench anything. Not your fists, not your heart. Let go. Let your legs fall heavier into the bed. Let your hands lie still. Let your chest rise and fall like gentle waves. Not rushed, not strained. You're not protecting anything right now. You're being protected. There is presence all around you, and it asks nothing from you but honesty. So if you're still tired, be tired. If you're still tender, be tender. If you're still healing, be exactly where you are in that journey. Nothing more is needed. And in that space, the space where you don't have to perform, that's where healing begins to sing. Not loudly, not triumphantly, but deeply, softly. The kind of song that plays underneath everything else, reminding your soul, you are safe. You are loved. You are not alone. Tonight you don't need to be profound. You don't need to be brave. You just need to be here, still breathing, receiving, and in that you are more than enough. So now let your final thoughts dissolve. Let them become mist. Let them float into the quiet, and in their place, let stillness take root. The kind of stillness that doesn't feel empty, but full of love, full of rest, full of grace. Whatever else the night holds, you've already said the most important thing. Yes, I'm ready to be held. Let that be your final prayer. For now, there's something quietly miraculous about making it this far. Not just in the prayer, but in your life. You've survived storms no one saw. You've carried weights you never spoke aloud. You've woken up on days when your soul felt absent, and still chose to show up. That kind of quiet resilience. It's not small. It's not forgotten. It's seen deeply. And tonight, more than anything, you deserve to feel how seen you are. So let this be the part of the night where you stop trying to deserve rest and start receiving it like a birthright. If this prayer has reminded you of your quiet strength, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace becomes easier when we seek it together. Let's take a deep breath now, not to start something, but to notice what is already here. Breathe in, breathe out. This moment doesn't need fixing. You're not waiting for it to become something else. You're not moving through it to get somewhere better. This is the better. The fact that you're lying down, breathing, present. That is the miracle. Let yourself experience it, not analyze it. Let your heart absorb it, not question it. Let your body believe it, even if your mind can't catch up yet. You don't have to understand peace for it to hold you. You just have to stop running long enough for it to find you. And it has. Right here, right now. Feel it settle around you, like a soft blanket, like dusk, like the ocean at its calmest point. You're not floating aimlessly. You're being anchored, in rest, in grace, in quiet trust. Tonight, the pressure lifts. No expectations, no to-do lists, no obligations. Just presence, just permission, just peace. Let's give your future back to God, just for now. You don't need to map it out tonight. You don't need to project every outcome. You don't need to brace yourself for what may or may not come. Your job tonight is simple, to rest in the now, to let the weight of tomorrow fall off your shoulders, to believe, even if just a little, that you're not the one keeping the universe spinning. You can sleep. The world will not fall apart. You can exhale. The future won't disappear. You can stop gripping. Nothing that belongs to you in love can be lost by rest. Now let your soul sit in that truth. You are allowed to release. You are allowed to forget. You are allowed to fade into nothingness for a few hours and still be fully known. Sleep is not abandonment. It is sacred trust. You are saying, I believe I will wake up into mercy, and you will. Let's thank your body now, not for how it looks or performs, but for how it has carried you, for every step, every breath, every tear, every small moment of survival. Your body may ache, it may be weary, it may be tense or tired, but tonight, it is loved, not for being perfect, but for simply being. Let that truth wrap around every cell. Let it undo the pressure you've lived under. Let it replace every cruel voice with one that finally says, you did enough today. You are good. You can rest now. This is not the finish line. This is not the end of your journey, but it is a moment where everything can pause, where time stretches, where your soul is not asked to move, only to be still. And in that stillness, you are being renewed, not through effort, not through performance, but through presence. Your healing is not waiting at the end of this night. It's happening now, in the deep quiet, in the breath you're barely aware of, in the simple act of not giving up on rest. You're here. You're still trying. You're still saying yes to softness, and that is enough. So as your eyes grow heavier, and your heart grows quieter, and the silence begins to sing its lullaby, remember this: you are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not a lost cause. You are not alone. You are tired, yes, but you are held, and the one who holds you never lets go. So sleep, not as escape, but as sacred surrender. Sleep, not because you must, but because you're finally allowed. And when the night has finished its work, and the morning gently finds you again, may you rise not just rested, but restored. Not just lighter, but loved. Not just awake, but alive.